Are the markets that you're in mature? People are starting to talk about the maturing of the mobile markets in Europe.
Yeah.
Saturation.
The Danish market is definitely mature, and we can see a heavy price pressure in the Danish market. But in the Swedish market, we can't see that yet. We're still a growing market. It's still increasing the number of both voice subscribers and mobile broadband subscribers, and the usage in number of minutes on mobile voice is increasing every quarter.
And what's fueling the growth in mobile voice in Sweden?
Sorry?
What's fueling the growth in mobile voice in Sweden?
Yes, it's mainly that I guess it's two reasons. People today have more often two subscriptions. You're using one at the job and one at home, and then you have the move from fixed line to mobility. And in Sweden, still 90% of the households have a fixed line connection. And we can see that is reduced quite dramatically during the last 12 to 18 months, and we will see that increasing. That migration will definitely increase in the coming 2 to 3 years.
Where do you think it will end up? How many households will have a fixed line?
I think that we will go down to 50% of the households will have a fixed line in maybe 3 years.
Are you doing anything to facilitate this movement?
Yeah, we're offering a very good service where you can move your fixed line telephone number to your mobile device, and either you have it on the mobile device that you are using for you using normally, or you have a separate device at home, which the family is using as they used to use the fixed line telephone. We can also offer a family switch where you can choose yourself within the family who should take the fixed line phone call. And you could start with one of the members, the mother, and then you start, and then it goes to the father, and then it goes to the children, and that's a very popular service.
Many observers have said that the Swedish market and the Danish market cannot sustain 4 operators going forward, that they are just too small. What's your point of view on this? What's likely to happen?
Well, for the Swedish market, I'm convinced that we can be 4 operators. Denmark, with half the population of Sweden, is of course tougher, but I still believe that we are today making money. We have a positive cash flow in Denmark, and we have only between 10 and 11% of the market share. We will continue to grow, and I can't see why we shouldn't be able to continue to make money in the Danish market as well.
You're part of a giant company of Hutchison, and also partly owned by an investor in Sweden.
Yeah.
What do you get from your parents, and what do you bring to them?
Well, we have a big advantage by having Hutchison as our main shareholder. All handsets and all the modems are bought centrally, so we get a purchasing power by that. Hutchison also have a very big knowledge of telephony in general and mobility, especially mobility. And having sister companies in many countries in both Europe and Asia is also an advantage. And with Investor, we have a strong owner in Scandinavia, and that is also an advantage, of course.
Okay. In the handset market, what do you think are the big trends for this year? Obviously, we see Nokia going out with Microsoft, growth of Android. What's going to be driving your handset?
Well, it's of course the smartphones, and we are already today selling some 80 to 90% of all the handsets we are selling are smartphones, and it will be more or less only smartphones in the future. But there will also be cheaper smartphones. Today smartphones are rather expensive, but we will also see smartphones for the low-end market, the low ARPU market.
Where do you think those will come from?
Well, I don't think I should comment that. We can see several suppliers that will offer low-price smartphones in the coming 6 to 12 months.
What do you think of the Nokia-Microsoft partnership?
I don't think I can comment that.
Okay, because they're saying the carriers are very supportive of it, but it's always good to hear from carriers themselves. What do they think?
I think in the supplier market, of course. I mean, for us buying handsets, we like to have a big competition there. If this helps Nokia to be strong in the market, I think it's good for us as well.
What are your top selling handsets right now?
Well, it's the iPhone.
Okay. Great, thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank you.